the book I read, Siddhartha realizes that he will never reach nirvana through teachings. We can see this in the part when he talks to the Buddha and says, "Not for a moment did I doubt that you were the Buddha, that you have reached the highest goal which so many thousands of Brahmins and Brahmins' sons are striving to reach. You have done so by your own seeking, in your own way, through thought, through meditation, through knowledge, through enlightenment. You have learned nothing through teachings, and so I think, O illustrious one, that nobody finds salvation through teachings. To nobody, O illustrious one, can you communicate in words and teachings what happened to you in the hour of your enlightenment. The teachings of the enlightened Buddha embrace much. They teach much, how to live righteously, how to avoid evil. But there is one thing that is clear. Word the instruction does not contain. It does not contain the secret of what the illustrious one himself experienced. He alone among hundreds of thousands. That is what I thought and realized when I heard your teachings. This is why I am coming on my way, not to seek another and better doctrine, for I know there is none, but to leave all doctrines and all teachings, and to reach my goal alone or die." So Siddhartha decides to go back home and leave Govinda and Gautama behind and all his experiences and all the teachings. Siddhartha realizes why he wasn't able to learn anything. The part where it says, "The reason why I do not know anything about myself, the reason why Siddhartha has remained alien and unknown to myself, is due to one thing, to one single thing. I was afraid of myself. I was fleeing from myself." I believe that when Siddhartha leaves Gautama, he is lost. Well, he has nowhere to go, and still he has not reached his highest goal. Also in the fact that he has tried all the ways to reach the highest point, but still has not found it. I think Siddhartha is also confused about what will he do when he gets back home. Well, he already knows that teachings won't help him reach nirvana, so I think he's confused about what will he do to reach nirvana. We can see this when it says, "Now, however, in that moment, as he stood still, as if a snake lay in his path, this thought also came to him. I am no longer what I was. I am no longer an ascetic, no longer a priest, no longer a Brahmin. What then shall I do at home with my father? Study, offer sacrifices, practice meditation? All this is over for me now." This part of the book is kind of disappointing. Well, I think Siddhartha is kind of giving up while he is heading back home. And after all the teachings he has been through, he believes that none of them will help him reach nirvana. I think at some point of our lives, everyone can relate to Siddhartha. Well, at some point we all get lost and like we don't know where to go. But at the end we search and we find our path back. So I think we can now relate to what Siddhartha is going through. I also can relate this part of the book to the point in your life when you're graduating and you're leaving your house and you're leaving all your friends and your school and everything behind, and you like kind of starting a new life. Well, Siddhartha left behind his Govinda, his friend, from all his life, and he left behind all his experiences and all his teachings, and he's going back home to start a new way to reach nirvana. So I think it can relate to the point in your life when you're graduating. I predict that when Siddhartha gets back home, he would find a completely new way to reach nirvana, and he will become like a famous Buddha like Gautama did. And also, I think that with the presence of his family, Siddhartha will do better like in life and in everything. One of the questions I have is that if Siddhartha would finally find a way to reach nirvana that is not through teachings, and also what will Siddhartha's family reactions be when they see Siddhartha first time for a long, long time?